Hello and welcome to another episode of John's Motorcycle Rescue and Review. Today we're going to be looking at a recent rescue. This is a 1983 Suzuki GS1100L. It was Suzuki's cruiser of the time and competed with bikes like Kawasaki's KZ1000 LTD, their CSR. It also competed with the XS1100 from Yamaha and Honda's CB900 Custom. The Suzuki has a 2-valve 1074cc inline 4. It makes 94 horsepower at 8,000 RPM, and by today's standards it's still a fast bike. Your cruisers of the time were typified by the peanut tank, the stepped seat, and pullback bars, although as you can see on this one I have swapped the bars out for something that offers a little bit more control. This bike was picked up as a parts bike for my 1982 1100 Suzuki, and I bought it without a title. I had to go through the process of getting a Vermont title for it. I'm sorry, a Vermont registration, and on a whim decided I would just try to get it started. It ran so well that I thought it would be a shame to use it as a parts bike, so it has since been put on the road, and I've done quite a few upgrades to it already, including the RIC's electrical system, their hotshot rectifier and regulator, and again the aforementioned bars, new tires. I did replace the air shocks in the back with some standard units that were actually found on a 1982 GS1000. So the bike runs nicely. I picked up the bike with 6,500 original miles, and right now it has just over 8,000 miles on it. We're going to be doing several projects shortly. And those include, we're going to put a Delcovic 4-into-1 stainless exhaust on this bike. Should really give it a nice sound. The stock pipes are fine, but they just don't have much sound to them. These pipes in particular, they have some discoloration and some surface scratching on them that it just makes it a little bit unsightly. So we're slowly restoring this one cosmetically, and we will be putting the Delcovic pipe on here shortly and going for a ride. I'll let you see what it sounds like, and I'll go over a little bit more what the bike rides like. This bike has, I will say, of all my rescues, it has the firmest stock suspension and the best brakes, and honestly it handles very well, although it's not necessarily as stable at high speeds. It does like roads that are a little bit slower, but very fun bike to drive. And I will say, whenever I take it out, I do get people who aren't even necessarily bike people come over and start conversations about it, how they like it, how they don't make bikes like this anymore. And so there is something about the styling of the bike that people just gravitate to. So one other nice feature, just while I'm filming, the GS1100GL has shaft drive. You can see it here, and that just makes for a very clean, low maintenance ownership. I've never had any issues with the shaft drive. I know that the chain drive is a little bit lighter, and consequently you can get a little bit quicker bike out of it. If I was drag racing, I probably wouldn't run a shaft, but for street use, these Suzuki shaft drive bikes are fantastic. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy this preview, and we'll fire her up and take her for a ride in a later episode. Thanks for watching.